Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast. Before we begin our adventure, I'm going to play a promo from our friends at the podcast Knights and Nerds. Like Knights of Roleplay, they too are an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Please enjoy the following promo.
Knights and Nerds is not just an actual play D&D podcast with an original campaign being played by a group of friends who tolerate each other. It's also a podcast where I, the Dungeon Master, talk about how I'm adapting to the choices the players make, as well as revealing to you, the audience, the complex story and deadly twists that I have in store for my players. Find us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, or at knightsandnerds.com.
And now back to our adventure. As our adventure begins, the party is traveling through wild space aboard the Star Runner, guided by a magical astrolabe that legend says will point the way to an ancient spelljamming ship called the Spelljammer. The evil Illithid Empire has been searching for the astrolabe, no doubt hoping to find the Spelljammer themselves. They recently arrived on the rock and tried to apprehend Matisse. After failing to do so, the party left the rock in search of the legendary vessel. The Star Runner has been traveling for 2 months. It is stardate 0903.82. Olo, the Star Runner's total quartermaster, has informed you all that supplies are running low. Inhabited planets have been common throughout your journey, so resupplying shouldn't be an issue. Around midday, the Aarakocra lookout named Zeed begins squawking and pointing from the ship's crow's nest. Looking in the direction she is pointing, you see a small glowing point of light. It seems to be changing in color. As the Star Runner approaches, it appears to be a space station. It is glowing with a wide assortment of colored lights. There are dozens of ships flying to and from the station. It seems to be packed with visitors. You can make out a large lighted sign that reads, "Welcome to Revel Station." The ship's navigator, the high elf named Hal, suggests stopping at the station to relax and resupply. How do you respond?
We don't need to relax. We're all relaxed here. Everything's perfect relaxed.
That sounds like a great idea. What do you guys think?
I, for one, could love to have a drink right now after all of this time with Strax.
2 months with Strax.
You're just pissed because I had a better point than you. Look, it's not my fault that it's an established fact that there is an inverse relationship between the number of statues around a Medusa and the size of her breasts.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
He's just pissed that I was right.
He?
She's just pissed that I was right.
Respect the pronouns.
Okay, so Hal takes the Star Runner into the station. And you enter the promenade and... Oops, hold on. I'm going to do a change of music here.
The promenade, huh?
Promenade home.
Oh, there's a certain show Chris and I have been watching, so I'm having ideas of what homage we're doing right now. Which is cool and awesome.
Medicate is medicating.
Valid as well.
Like, Strax's opening remark really left me speechless because I'm like, what the actual F is he talking about?
Basically how Matisse would react to that too, right? Better she would hit him.
It has me as a non-character going, like, what the hell is John thinking about in his off time?
I have this like mental picture of
Just do a lot
Arvine
of
walking
reading.
down the hallway and like seeing like Strax get tossed out of a room into the wall of the hallway and Matisse standing in the doorway. That's the mental picture.
Okay, so you enter the promenade and you see a busy space station. It is very similar to the Rock of Brawn that races from all across the galaxy are present. There are many businesses, most of which have an open storefront that looks out onto the promenade. You see food vendors, nightclubs, bars, a fighting stage, and a theater. At a glance, there are no living areas. It seems the station is set up largely for entertainment. So how would you like to proceed?
Food.
Food or drink, or do we want to try to research supplies? Is someone else on the crew already
We're here
looking
for supplies. Let's get supplies.
Is someone else on the crew already looking for supplies?
Food and supplies.
I mean, you can... Ola will probably take some crew members and try to
Okay.
find wherever
I just
you
wanted
can
to
get
make sure if
provisions.
that's something we need to be actively
No.
pursuing.
We don't
or
take
not.
care of
So,
supplies. We
okay.
take care of foods and drinks.
Is there a weapons place?
Food shopping.
You start
Ooh, spells.
walking around, looking at the different shops.
Shiny things.
Let's see here. There are no weapons places. What you can see is, if you want to take a little time and try to peruse the whole place, you see there's a place called Spelljamming. You hear a lot of music coming from inside.
Cute.
There
Hey,
is
jammin'.
a place called
Is it Rastafarian?
Drink and Be Merry, where there's also a lot of noise coming from inside. There is Redfoot's Perfumes. There is Battle for Glory, which is like a steel cage with like a steel cage top on it. It's like 4-sided, but 5 with the top. You see Universe of Charms. You see Apothecary Galaxy. You see Star-Crossed Theater. You see Waypoint Provisions, where Olo is taking some people over to get some provisions. You see Black Hole Tavern, and you see Pub and Grub.
Pub and grub.
I think
So
we'll
Not to be
probably
confused with the rub and tug.
So Spelljamming, Drink and Be Merry, Redfoot's Perfumes, Battle for Glory, Universe of Charms, Apothecary Galaxy, Star-Crossed Theater, Waypoint Provisions, Black Hole Tavern, Pub and Grub.
Cool.
Yeah.
We should look at the
Cage looks
apothecary at
interesting.
some point, and the universal charms. I'm guessing that
I have a lot of papers here.
good for the magic users in the group.
I have 4 pages of Space Station. You're probably going to do like 10% of it, but that's okay.
It's still pretty cool.
Oh, the charms probably aren't a bad
Do we
idea.
want to start with?
I start running around looking at everything. Genie, 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 genie.
Somebody put all these on there.
I think since we've come a long way, we should go to the tavern and
Which one?
the
I'm for
tavern.
pop and grub because food. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know. I could go for a cage match.
Well,
Are you in it?
Bye.
Strax is in the
Fine.
we're
cage.
gonna find plenty of fighting in due time.
I'm certainly not going to drink and be merry, so...
The other thing is that this is called Revel Station. Is there
Yeah.
anything apparent inside as to why it's called Revel Station? Like, is this the rebels against the Illithid Empire?
Is there an info booth?
Revel.
Revel Station. Okay, I misheard you.
V. John, Strax sees a sign near the fighting cage that says, "Coming soon, Battle of the Golems."
We have a golem.
He's not exactly a battle golem.
No, he's not.
Maybe you could pick
I don't
another
know.
one.
What do you think, GH88? You want to go dismember some golems?
His screen across his eyes says, "No, thank you."
The little
Suit
straight,
yourself.
the little straight eyes, the annoyed eyes.
I am walking towards the tavern.
Towards the Black Hole Tavern.
Black hole sun.
RV
Won't you come?
Yeah, all right.
Wash away the waves.
Bit of tavern food would do me well.
And plus, there's drinks, Strax. And that's the best part of the tavern.
I thought that was implied.
Space beer.
Space beer. I got space for
Not
beer.
to be
Yeah.
confused with real beer, near beer.
It's not
I've
near
been-
beer,
if-
it's far
if you're
beer.
underway for a month at sea, you get a dinner where they serve you near beer in current times, which is passable, actually.
Okay. So you enter the establishment. You see a fairly common tavern, with the exception of all the dishes and utensils being colored black. There are signs advertising some kind of a drink called a black hole.
that have
Like a black beer.
You don't want it if it has absinthe. Maybe you do.
So it has like an open front to it,
Yeah.
which looks out on the promenade. Yeah. But you can go. You can sit down anywhere
Okay.
Can we start a bar fight?
if you want to. Staff member comes over and asks you if you want drinks or food or both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both, please.
Okay. So you give some orders and they bring you some food and they bring you some drink, and so you're relaxing in the Black Hole Tavern.
We should probably let the rest of the crew do this.
Well, the rest of the crew is in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't,
Oh, what? They just ran in without our
we
permission?
didn't hold them on. Arvine didn't hold them on the ship. She gave him permission. She's
I
not in
didn't.
control, right?
She's in charge.
Said it
Shut up.
repeatedly.
This is true. You can't take
Moving
it.
on.
Like I
we're
pay
eating,
attention
we're
to them
drinking.
anyway.
You can't take it back.
Being merry.
No, that was over at the other place. This isn't the place to be married.
Merry making and merry making.
So I mean, the food and the drink it's okay. It's not the best. That's not
Janie
the
mind
worst.
slivers you because you're being annoying.
The food and the drink are okay. Get a chance to sit and relax for a little bit. Watch the various races walking along the promenade.
Do we see anything we've not seen before?
Let's see. You guys living on the rock, you've seen pretty much everything that you could possibly see. You know, Thrycreen, Hadozi, all kinds of different races.
Not necessarily a good thing.
But no Luigi's.
That's true.
You haven't seen a beholder anywhere.
I think seeing a beholder most other places would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pretty sure Luigi is unique in the galaxy.
Any illithids?
Not so far. You certainly could, but you haven't seen one so far.
Just a
That's a
Annie
good
read,
thought.
Arvine is being the mom. She's watching for troublemakers among the crew. She's watching for red bounty hunters. She's just being Arvine.
Sure. I mean, you see some of the, you see some
Really?
of the crew, some
Shocking,
of
I know.
the crew at the apothecary, some at the perfume place, and
Any of them at the cage fight place.
there's a few kind of meandering around there. There's like a small crowd building because it's gonna be starting soon. So some of the crew is
They
over there
spectate
waiting.
and gamble there. She doesn't really care. It's more she doesn't want people getting us kicked off the station before we get our supplies.
Oh, we'll just put her back on the ship. Whatever.
No, I mean, so far everything seems good. People are enjoying the station.
Cool.
Oh, when we're done here, I want to go check out that Charms place.
Sure.
I want to see if they have anything to prevent scrying. Because I don't have anything
Useful.
that would be useful. And then it's a question of whether or not it actually works.
Yeah, this was inspired by the fact that we're watching DS9, honey.
I figured.
I
As
kind
soon
of
as
picked
you
up on
called
that
it a
vibe.
promenade, I was like,
I was going to ask if we were going to go over to Leptons, but
It is the tavern being run.
it's, you can't call it Quarks.
True.
Oh, John's being a astrophysics nerd. Okay. Physics nerd.
Is
Somebody
there
will get
a lovable
that.
character
Sarah's like, I'm
that
out.
would be Quake.
Fakes,
Quake.
not quarks.
I hope we don't have any.
There are no Ferengi. Okay,
I'm tapped out.
Already?
so you get your food, you get your drink. The crew is enjoying the station.
Okay.
Well,
What would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
And go to the charm shop.
guess we're going
next.
shopping then, yeah.
Sure.
Go to the
Check out some
charm?
charms. Check out the apothecary. I'm
okay,
curious what potions
charms.
might be around.
actually, before we go into the Charms place,
Sure.
I'm going to spend some time to cast Detect Magic. Get my little monocle all buffed up.
Okay. What's the range?
30 feet.
Looking through
30 feet.
shops.
And how long does it last?
An hour? Give me a second.
Sure.
Because I actually don't have it ready, so I have to look it up.
Get my page with the
There's-
charms. Here we go.
Let's see. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. Concentration up to 10 minutes. So
Up to 10 minutes.
So basically, my idea basically is to make sure the charms are actually magical and somewhat, like if I go in there looking for a divination charm, I want to make sure that that charm actually glows with divination magic. That kind
Okay,
of thing.
so the idea here is that you're going to cast this and then go to the shop immediately. Okay.
Go shopping and
And
make
go
sure
shopping.
things are legit,
Okay.
as it were.
Too legit.
All right, so you go to Universe of Charms, and there is a female UNT pureblood who is behind the counter,
Promising.
and you see her perform some kind of a brief ritual, touching a human male on the forehead at the conclusion of the ritual, and he glows momentarily, and you sense magic in that moment. And then he leaves the counter, having it appeared that he'd already given her money for it. And he leaves the counter, seeming pretty happy with himself. But you do sense the presence of magic once she finishes her casting. But you don't detect anything up until that point.
Okay. Around the shop, are there I assume there's little amulets and little things like that, or is it just her and
No.
whatever she's casting?
No, it's not actually. I mean, it looks like it's pretty plain. Like there really isn't a lot of paraphernalia or anything. It's just she has
No hookah pipes.
no.
No?
She has like some books and some beakers and things, but there's no obvious magic item that you would buy a potion of
Scrolls?
healing or something like that.
Anything like that?
No, there's no scrolls.
Okay.
No. You do occasionally get the sense of magic from people walking by. Like you figure some people they own magic items, so you get a certain sense of people walking within 30 feet of you. But you definitely got it off the guy that she just cast on.
Okay. Well, that's promising. At least she's actually doing something and not just mumbling
Okay.
words.
I wonder what things
She's not a
has
snake
to
oil
offer.
salesman.
Yeah.
Yanti.
Get it. I got it. I got it.
Oh my god. Should I be putting my snake staff away?
Your staff of the Adam.
Yeah.
She might think that's cool.
Yeah.
She might.
It does turn into a snake. I got it from Yanti.
All right, Miss Congeniality. Why don't you see if you can find something to keep our...
Thumping?
It's not something.
Thumping?
Something.
Thumping?
Conversation. Sure. Okay.
Something to keep their those face eaters from finding our ship.
Right. Alright. Washington counter. I'm just reading my abilities here. I want to check something.
Cast charm person on it.
No, I can't do that, but I do have
That never ends well.
something
You
out of
don't
my
say.
samurai background helps with certain things. Just check.
So you're sending Arvine in to.
Well, I think we're all coming in, but I'll act as the vanguard to open up. So I'll walk up to the counter and say, hi there. My friend here is looking for magic that would help people to avoid being detected or scryed on. Possibly a whole ship, depending on what your capabilities are.
Okay.
The whole ship would be nice.
She says, "Well, yes. Let me see what I have available." And she starts looking through some books and things. And I am going to look through these things that I wrote here real quick. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. She says, unfortunately, that kind of magic is beyond my capabilities.
Okay.
Know anybody that we might be able to talk to about something like that?
Not on this station.
That is unfortunate.
Arvine elbow Strax. Ignore
Do
my
you
snarky.
happen to have any things that might change my appearance?
Does she? She says, No, but let me show you what I do have. And she basically pulls out this piece of parchment, and it has a list of the charms that she can cast.
Okay.
Since you're obviously asking questions, you're interested.
Sure.
So
I'll let the magic users look at it.
she has available Charm of Animal Conjuring, Charm of Dark Vision, Feather Falling, Heroism, Restoration, the Slayer, which turns a weapon into a Dragon Slayer or a Giant Slayer, and Vitality. I mean, I can give you more specifics on these. Like,
Sure.
the Animal Conjuring allows conjure animals, third level version, and once used 3 times, the charm vanishes. That costs 300 gold to be able to cast conjure animals third level 3 times. Dark Vision is just what it sounds like. Once used 3 times, the charm goes away. That costs 200 gold. Feather Falling, the benefits last for 10 days, and then it vanishes. That's 100 gold. Heroism is like a potion of heroism, and once you use it, it's gone. It's a 1 use. That's 100 gold. Charm of Restoration, you basically have 6 charges. You can use 4 for greater restoration, 2 for lesser restoration. Once all the charges are gone, the charm vanishes. That's 500 gold. There's the Slayer that turns a weapon into a Giant Slayer or a Dragon Slayer for the next 9 days, which is 100 gold. And then Charm of Vitality is like a potion of vitality, and it's a 1 use, and that's 100 gold.
At my age, I don't have much use for vitality anymore.
What are the mechanical benefits of the Slayer weapon, like the giant or the...
Essentially, it gets like a magical bonus to attack and damage against whatever you choose, either dragons or giants. You have to be fighting a giant or fighting a dragon. It's a very
specific.
It's a very
We
specific
don't
thing.
know if we would need that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's priced at 100 gold because it's very situational.
Okay.
So
Sure.
Some of the healing situation or those kind of potions might be a bit useful for us.
The rest,
The restoration sounds the most.
Restoration sounds useful. I mean, feather falling is situational, but when it's situational, it's situational. Our
As long
beam
as
is
you're on a
okay.
planet.
She can beam out her wings, but the rest of you guys, if we ever were exploring,
Hey, I offered it earlier, but no, if you wanted it.
What? Feather fall?
Yes.
I always.
Well, I mean,
Arvine could fly.
also
but
keep in mind that you're traveling. You don't really know how far you're traveling
how
at
many
this
more
point.
days? So
Right.
Well, I guess
How does that work though? 10 days? Like, does it make it so the person who has the charm can cast it at will for 10 days, or?
No, it just you have. If you fall, Featherfall kicks in, and that happens for 10 days straight from the time that you get the charm.
So she's
So
casted
She's going
immediately?
to cast it on you now.
Right.
And it'll
Okay.
last for 10 days.
And lasts for 10 days from this
Okay.
point forward, right?
That's tricky.
the
'cause we don't know.
the other
You guys
ones.
are on a long
How
trip,
long
so-
do they last if they aren't used?
Let's see.
The restoration said it has 6 charges, right?
Right,
Yeah, so
right. The
just
restoration
lasts-
one is it'll last until you use it.
Just until it's used. Okay,
Correct.
so
That's
indefinitely until
What I understood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
That
want to make
makes
sure.
that a
Yeah.
lot more.
Yeah.
Useful.
That
useful.
seems
Yeah.
useful.
It's
for
a
sure.
situational instant heal, pretty much.
Hey,
It's not a heal.
No, no.
It-
Oh,
it
no.
would
merchant,
deal
greater cross those
restoration,
T's, dot
lesser
those I's.
restoration.
major conditions.
Yeah.
Takes away certain conditions.
Gotcha.
Curses,
Takes away exhaustion.
being corrupted, being exhausted.
Yeah. The,
Could be clutch
so-
depending on what kind of enemies we encounter.
yeah, Animal Conjuring is just until you use it. Dark Vision.
because that's what we need is
until you use
another
it.
token on the board.
Right.
Dark vision.
Feather
could be
Falling has 10
useful.
days. Heroism is when you use it. Charm Restoration is the 6 charges.
Yeah.
I have dark vision
Who in
already.
the party doesn't have it? I know we have at least 1 or 2 people who don't.
I
Have
do
what?
not.
Dark vision?
Yeah.
It's us.
Okay. So,
But-
I mean,
We always have someone that casts light.
we
so
do, although light is not stealthy, so trade-offs, you know.
It hasn't really been an issue.
Only
Yeah.
cowards are stealthy.
I think the only time it was really an issue was when we fought our shadow selves and like
We were going to have to do that anyway. It
Yeah.
needs to be dealt with.
I want to
So-
do that again.
that was kind of fun. Shadow Janie was pretty fun.
Well, that's a shame. We're going to have to go back there at some point.
Marvine and Shani.
You want to play with us?
Fotis.
Yeah, go through the gate, take that damage. Maybe I'll roll higher.
So, the restoration one? Who wants to have that charm?
I would pay for that.
Okay.
Okay.
I would if I had money. How much money do I have?
Irving can
Oh, I got
probably
some.
lend you some if you need it.
I
we need a
definitely
lot.
have it.
So the charm of restoration is 500 gold pieces. 6
I
charges.
100% have it.
Would you like to buy that, Janie?
Yes.
I certainly have it. Gold.
Okay, so the person who buys it, well, I mean, anybody can have it cast on them, but is Janie the one who's going to get it cast on her as well? Or she's just putting up the dough?
Would it be better to put it on someone else? Or
I wouldn't be opposed to putting it on 2 people if we can float the money. It's just that way, if you're unconscious and we need it, then someone else also has it.
Bit expensive for. No, one person should be enough.
Okay.
What is this, Fetterfall?
No, this is the
The restoration.
So you can cast greater or lesser
Should we
restoration.
give it to our paladin?
The person who's most likely to survive. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I will pay for us to cast it on Matisse.
Okay.
Okay.
She takes the gold and kind of puts it in a little receptacle next to her, and she says, "Please step forward."
She steps forward very carefully.
This very, very tall blue creature steps towards this
Very tall
snake.
snake.
She,
You want to see her tall?
She asked
yeah.
this. She asked the 7-foot tall blue lady Matisse to please bend down a little bit so she can reach her forehead.
She bows ever so gracefully.
Graciously?
Ever so gracious.
Well, that's another story.
Graciously or gracefully or...
So she basically she takes out one of her books and she starts reading, and she casts this charm and she touches your forehead, and you glow all over momentarily, and then it's done and you detect that there's magic, and as far as you know, you have the charm and you can use it. You have 6 charges.
Oh,
You're
nice.
gonna have to find some way to put that in D&D Beyond.
Just
or-
put it in your notes or something.
Yeah, or something. However you want to do it, but you have 6 charges, and if it's 4 charges for greater restoration and 2 charges for lesser restoration.
So essentially, you can cast 1 greater and 1 lesser, or 3 lesser.
That's right. Yeah. And you don't necessarily have to put it on your sheet at the moment. I mean, if you want to, Greg, go ahead. But you don't.
6 charges.
Yeah. 6 charges. I can give you
Restoration.
more details later too if you forget or something. You can
Okay.
email or text or whatever.
And I can cast greater times 2.
Well, it's greater is 4 charges, and lesser
Oh,
is
okay.
2 charges, and you have 6 charges.
Okay.
So you can spend them however you want.
Greater or
Yeah, so
lesser.
you have 6 charges.
Okay.
Cool. I was hoping you guys would go see the charm lady.
She's charming.
She is.
I'm sure.
Let's see. What's my background trait?
I'm reading this book called Sly Flourish's Return of the Lazy Dungeon Master. And it's all about basically trying to save time and spend less time preparing and more time improvising. And I'm like, it's very interesting because this adventure I had to do a great deal of preparing. I had to write out all these places. And I'm pretty sure by the time I get to the end of this book, it'll basically be like, you should have just wrote down a couple of things about each business, and then improvise the rest of it. It's probably what it's going to tell me. Yeah, just like some bullets about that place. So that I do
I know
think
somebody
it's,
who does things like that.
yeah. And sometimes I do, but with the space station, I'm like, I really want to have all the details there.
That's your preference, right? You know, there's no accounting for different personalities.
No. I mean, the whole book talks about modifying their methodology and doing whatever you feel more comfortable with. But I definitely want to try to do more like little bulleted lists and just improvise. There have been times in some of our adventures where I wrote the adventure and it was like 1 page long, and I said improvise around what the party does, and I had no idea what half the adventure was going to be. I just left it up to you guys.
Sometimes that makes for the most
spontaneous situation.
Fun situations.
It does.
Because we end up playing off of each other.
Yeah.
Right?
When you're as OCD as me, though, it's very hard to do that.
Yeah. What?
Some of those nights I was like,
No.
I don't know how this is going to go.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, people should check out that book. It's a good book. Okay, so you
Please
guys,
sponsor us.
slyflourish.com, please sponsor us. So you guys got a charm from the charm lady. Is there any other businesses you would like to check out? The battle for the golems is going to start in about 20 minutes, if you care.
A random question for
Yeah.
you. Not that I'm expecting we're going to pick a fight, but has May's been singing day to day while we've been underway?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I'm housekeeping. How many points does he provide at this point?
Wow, it's been a long time since we
Ask that question.
asked that question.
I forgot we even had a person.
So
that-
many top-sided
I forgot we even had Bardic Inspiration on our ship.
Yeah, for the listeners and for me and for our players, Maze
Francais.
is a non-binary changeling who is a bard who has been casting. He has the feat. Inspiring Leader is the feat, I believe, that gives you guys temporary hit points, which I believe is 4, because I believe that is their charisma modifier is 4. So 4 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Okay.
Could be relevant,
I'm so glad you brought that up, kid. I totally forgot about
Kate
that.
had random bits of
Weird memories.
weird, random, bitty things.
Stupid stuff
What?
that locks in her brain. No.
No.
I've been neglecting poor Maze.
All right, so quickly run through the
Apothecary.
list of shops. Other than the
Apothecary.
Apothecary. Yeah.
Apothecary.
Oh, there was no apothecary.
Yeah, there's
Apothecary.
there's spell
Apothecary.
jamming. There's spell jamming. Drink and be merry.
Apothecary.
Redfoot's perfumes.
I'm curious about Spelljammer.
Battle for
too.
Glory. Universal Charms. Apothecary Galaxy.
Sounds like a club.
Yeah,
Starcross
that's
Theater. Provisions. Black Hole. Pub and Grub.
Apothecary.
So Apothecary.
I'm thinking the girls want to go to the apothecary.
Apothecary.
All right.
If there's any place that had shiny jewelry, she and I would be in there in a heartbeat, too.
Apothecary. Apothecary.
Okay, so you go to.
I'll take the time to re-up my detect magic.
Okay. So you go to Apothecary Galaxy, and there is a male gnome at the storefront, and you see lots of potions and elixirs on the shelves, and you definitely detect the presence of magic.
What?
Wonder if there's a disguise potion.
So the gnome is finishing up with somebody, and then comes over and says, "Yes, is there something I can help you with?"
I wonder if he has a treatment that you like give him to put on the ship.
Yeah, we're looking for possibly things that do healing, things that prevent detection or scrying, possible disguise type spells or potions.
I definitely have healing. I don't have anything for disguise. I don't have anything for the ship.
Okay, can we look at what else you do have?
That was very direct.
I have
Speak
potions of
too
healing,
fast.
Gertie healing, superior healing, elixir of health, elixir of resilience, elixir of flight.
This guy's kind of flighty.
Flight could be useful.
You have it already. Shut up.
So he explains the potions of healing are 50, greater healing is 100, superior is 500,
Okay.
elixir of health is 25 gold, elixir of resilience, which is +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes, is 20 gold.
How much is health, sir?
Elixir of health is 25 gold. That removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
Okay.
If you drink that, that's what it does.
Okay.
The healing potions are the only things that really heal.
Okay.
The potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2, greater is 4d4 plus 4, superior is 8d4 plus 8. Elixir of health removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned. Elixir of resilience, like I said, is +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes. Elixir of flight is you get a flying speed of 10 for 10 minutes, and that's 10 gold.
Okay. And the graders cost how much?
Graders are 100.
Right. John's got a metagame for a little bit here. generally speaking, with potions, they're a get somebody back on their feet type situation.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so the strong ones really aren't much more useful than the weaker ones.
Well, greater. We are at a point now where we take such damage sometimes in combats that the little drop in the bucket that you get with the basic heal potion is not really worth it.
But the superior one is also not enough to prevent us from going down again on another hit
It's
either.
also not cost effective because 2 greaters equals a superior for only 200 gold instead of 500.
But it's 2 times you can get somebody up on their feet.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm saying.
She's
that
agreeing
I'm
with you.
agreeing
You guys are
with
agreeing with each
saying
other.
That the greater.
Damn it, stop agreeing with me.
Fighting greater is saying the same thing.
I just backed into a corner. I'm like, I'm out.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the regular ones are the best option. You can get more of them for the same amount of money and get people back
Just
on their feet
tell
more
me what I
times.
need to buy with my gold,
I'd like
and
to
I'll
get
buy
2
it.
graders.
Waste of money.
And then the resilience. What does that one do again?
The
I'm
resilience
oh-my-godding it, John.
is +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Okay, Arvine is going to get 2 greater healing potions and 5 potions of resilience.
Okay, so there's only 3 resilience available.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else want that besides me? Because
I will pony up.
There's 2 greater.
can I take 2 and you take 1 unless someone else wants one?
There's 2 greater, and there's 3 resilience. That's available.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to buy the 2 graders.
Okay.
And
How much
I'll
for the normal potion?
buy
How
2
many
resilience.
normal potions?
I'll
of
buy
healing?
2 resilience.
There's
and you
6
get 1,
available.
or you
6
want
available?
2?
Yep.
1 is fine.
Okay, because Arvine's AC is lower than yours, so there's probably more
20,
fights where she's drawing
25
aggro
apiece?
where
Normal
she
fights?
should
50.
use it.
50 apiece?
50 piece.
Wow. Oh, that's right. It is 50. Oh, okay.
It's normally 50.
Arvine
It's normally
needs to
50.
take
I don't know
tough
why I was saying
sometime.
that. Brain fart. Okay.
She's getting herself.
How many? Sorry, what were you guys talking about?
He asked me about the regular potions of healing.
And how many were there?
There are 6 available at 50 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
grab
sorry,
2.
what is flight cost? Oh, continue.
Sorry, I'll grab 2 of those.
Okay, 2 of those.
What
So that
does-
gives me 4 in my
What does
inventory.
flight do? What does it cost, just in case? we
It's only 10 gold, but it also only gives you a fly speed of 10 for 10 minutes.
We already have 5.
I wouldn't need it, but I'm talking about if we had situations, and I know Strax can make one
Yeah.
person fly for like a minute or something.
There's one of those elixirs available.
One of the what?
One of those
Only one of
elixirs.
those available.
Okay.
Flight.
Okay. Yeah, seems not worth it.
How
Okay.
much is the
You're dropping 20 gold for resilience.
okay, 20.
And I am dropping 240 for my 3 potions.
Cool.
So inventory.
This gnome's doing really well. He has to restock.
Yeah. Oh, we're preparing for
Is
the
Kate done
unknown.
buying?
True.
Yeah, Kate needs to update her inventory.
Yeah, but is Kate done buying?
Kate is done buying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sarah would like to buy some healing potions too.
Okay, there's 4 left.
Of the regular healing
Yes.
potions.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. 50 gold each. Which is the regular price.
Yeah, I think I only need 2.
Okay. Squeak of the baby.
Okay.
Wild baby approaches.
Something that is probably a little off script.
Yeah.
Being a guild member, is there a guild presence here that I can visit?
There is not a guild presence in the station. There's also no temples. There's no religion. There's no guilds.
Well, screw you. No. Okay.
Potion of resilience?
Elixir of resilience. Greg.
Oh, okay.
+1 to AC for 10 minutes.
Elixir.
So basically for one fight.
Okay.
Potion of healing?
Yes, just regular standard potion of healing that you buy. Yeah.
See, now I can't find it. Is that elixir of health?
Is that what you get?
I don't actually know if it's in D&D Beyond, Greg.
Oh,
It was something that was listed in the Artificer subclass.
Okay.
I think, I forget what it's called, but there's an Artificer subclass that makes elixirs, and that's where I pulled it from. So I don't know if there's an item
Can I
that
just
exists.
use elixir of health in its place? It might not work, actually.
Well, let's see what it is.
Cures any disease
Yes.
affecting you, removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
No, it doesn't
that's-
do +1
that's-
to anything.
Right, that's
Thought you-
one that...
Oh, you're looking for the elixir of
Don't you have some
vitality.
innate paladin abilities that do that too?
Elixir of Resilience is what Greg's talking about, right,
okay.
which was listed in the
I'm not actually
Artificer.
listening.
Yeah, it's not.
I was wondering.
It's not. It's not. In
It's
there
all good,
anywhere
it's all good.
that I could find.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be in there, Greg. You're going to have to make a special item in your sheet somewhere. Now I'm getting ready for Sarah's game. I'm actually trying to learn a little more about how to make stuff on D&D Beyond for characters, because I don't usually use it for that.
There's no potions of resilience either that I can find. So,
Elixir of Resilience.
elixir of resilience, yeah.
Elixir, potion.
That's what Greg was just talking about.
Concoction.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, we'll have to start doing that
Drink.
at some point. Make a note. Time.
Grog.
to-
Grog. There we go. Grog of vitality.
Lower the grog.
+1 AC, -1 intelligence.
That's what you can call me, grog.
Give me a
You're
Constitution
just stealing
saving
the name of a
throw.
critical role character. A really awesome critical role character.
Yes, Grog is a very awesome character on Critical Role.
It's also a very disgusting alcoholic drink.
Yes, having been to Navy balls.
That was
It's a
cruel.
real thing. No, grog.
No, that's food.
Grog is the drink you make by just mixing everything that you have into one big bowl.
And
That's not
Sometimes some
Oh,
gross
the grog.
it'll
ingredients,
get you
too.
drunk.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Okay. So as you are finishing up your purchases at the apothecary, you can hear someone shouting in the background from the fighting cage for Battleful Glory,
Oh, good. They're starting.
saying, "Come on, see the Battle of the Golems!" And you can see there's a large crowd surrounding this steel cage, and you see a bunch of the crew members that are there, and you see a male dragonborn in the center, basically being sort of like the ringmaster, and he steps out of the cage and then announces, first we have the Iron Golem, and like this portal opens up and it steps through the portal, and he is outside.
Fancy.
He's outside of the locked cage now. And then he says, and we have the Clay Golem, and another portal appears, and crap, what was the other one? Iron, clay, and the Stone Golem. And the Stone Golem comes through another portal. And he shouts, and let the fight begin! And they basically start battling it out inside the cage. They're attacking one another and smashing into things.
Find a bookie.
You're pretty sure people are betting on this.
Oh, yeah. I'm wanting to bet on it.
And you sit there and you watch for about 5 minutes, and it's not as exciting as it could be. I mean, they're pretty mundane constructs. They're just like smashing into each other. It's a lot of blunt force against one another. But as they're fighting, suddenly the Iron Golem rushes through and he slams into the Clay Golem, which slams into the Stone Golem, which slams into the side of the cage, and the side of the cage cracks, and all three of them come spilling out, basically a weak spot in the corner where the two sides of the cage were meeting, and they fall on some of the patrons in the crowd. People start screaming and running, and they get up and they stop focusing on each other,
and on everyone
and
else.
they start just going crazy, and they start smashing the station and attacking people. all
I
over
start
the place.
screaming and running. No, I'm kidding.
It is suddenly betting them everywhere.
Looks like
what
we
do you
have a
do?
fight.
This looks like a chance for both a great fight and a great reward. Let's go.
I'd cast hold person, but they're golems.
Can't hold them
I
persons.
can't hold them. They're not persons.
So what are you doing?
I cast
pulling my
magic
laser swords.
missile.
Okay. All right. So we will.
Let's go.
So we will roll initiative.
Initiative.
Okay. So does everybody have initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Janie.
5.
5.
Number 5 is alive.
Back to your usual initiative.
Oh, we hope she stays that way.
Arvine.
11.
11 Z's.
11.
Strax.
12. I go for it, Barbie. I go for it.
I go for all y'all.
Matisse.
14.
And the golems rolled a 30.
And none of us got any really good rolls. Apparently,
okay.
we were all very surprised by this.
Distracted with trying to get the hapless patrons out of the way.
We are all distracted.
They're interfering with my shot.
When Strax is doing something, it's distracted.
Oh, hey, I recognize that Golem. Didn't I give you that one for Christmas last year?
I don't know.
What? You don't keep track of every...
I have another one that kind of looks like that. You may have given me that one.
Chocolate, peanut butter, and graham crackers. Yum.
Okay. So let me set up the initiative board.
While he's doing that, sis, everybody wants to know when you're going to be up here to visit. Let me know.
John's talking to his sister. The initiative order is Matisse, Diva Paladin.
Yes.
Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer Fighter. Arvine, Asimar Fighter Rogue. Janie, Kalashnor Sorceress. And then the Golems, because I rolled a 2.
DM
Wow,
favor.
somebody actually rolled worse than me.
With their initiative of -1, I got a 1 for initiative for them.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wowie. Maui wowie. That was from Saturday Night Live.
You take pictures of them.
Gotcha. And Sarah's taking pictures. You got some good pictures,
Do we
Sarah?
have a rest?
Did.
Okay. All right.
I hope we're not under arrest. Yes, we got a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, you traveled for 2 months, Greg.
I was wondering why my spell slots were all used up.
You got about 60 long rests.
Oh, excuse me.
That sounded painful.
So, top of the initiative order, we have golems on the promenade smashing and destroying everything, and the party is going to engage. We start off with Matisse, Diva Paladin, who's using a laser sword and shield.
Clay is weak.
Could we tell when they were fighting in the cage, like if any of them got more damage than the others?
Not particularly. No. No.
Yeah, the fight only just started.
It's not like they bleed, so it's kind of, I mean, you know. Matisse, Diva
Clay might
Paladin.
get chipped off.
Crumble a little.
Little flaky.
Okay.
Like me?
No, you're flighty.
Oh, no, that's her.
Okay.
Matisse moves up to engage the clay golem.
Oh.
Laser sword swing. Alright, clay golem. These guys have a lot of stuff on them. I gotta read these guys carefully. I know I'm gonna forget something.
Ugh.
Like
17
legendary.
to hit.
17 to hit does hit the clay golem.
Okay. And that is going to be for... $10.
10 points of damage. Okay.
You roll your, yeah.
And
Low
go
damage
again.
Also, we are using the Loki Giant Book of Sci-Fi Battle Mats, page 42. They're not our sponsor, but they are awesome.
The answer to life, the universe, and
Ouch.
everything.
Well,
And promenades.
What'd you hit? What AC?
13.
13. The golem moves out of the way of the second swing.
That was really good
Is it your
damage,
turn?
too.
So, less than 17, more than 13.
Okay, and that is Matisse.
Yes.
Okay. Then Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer, Fighter, and Constructs.
All right, we need to get these guys, get the first ones down quick. So I'm going to press the little button on the side of my bolt caster. No, sorry, it's not a bolt caster. It's a fancy crossbow.
Your hand crossbow?
Yep. Which causes the bolt to glow a little bit, and I get where? Can't find the spell. Oh, where is it? Yeah, thank you. There it is.
Branding
Smite. Branding Smite. Press the button again.
Sorry,
for
I'm totally not
second
playing
level.
your character.
No, it's okay. I just couldn't remember the name. I knew it was there somewhere, and I knew what it was.
Smite, sharpshooter.
So that's bonus action. Yeah, I know. We don't remember sharpshooter either, but
I feel like you
That's not too
pointedly asked me at one point to remind you about that.
Yes,
you said you
it
kept
did.
forgetting it.
But I'm still
That's the
getting-
only reason I keep being a punk about it.
no, that's fine. You can keep reminding me about it, and I'll still be pissed at you. So that's just kind of the dynamic we have.
It's all good.
Where did I drop my D20? Crap.
It's not on my person.
There it is. Okay, so Branding Smite gets me.
Branding Smite with a hand crossbow.
That's my bonus action at second level.
Although Strax's mini is holding a halberd and a black powder pistol.
3d6. Well, that's because that was the original
That was the original
plan,
idea.
But it kind of
Screw
didn't
you
work
guys, I'm
out
going
because Strax couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with the pistol, so he just like, whatever.
Strax couldn't hit it.
Okay, so I got 2 missiles.
That's why he's
Missile number 1.
traveling with his sister.
First bolt.
Oh crud! And I didn't say with penalty, so now there's ogres. So 26.
Which golem are you shooting at?
Clay.
Clay, okay.
I did it all the time too, and I'd like roll the dice and be like,
12. So for 15 damage.
What was the AC?
26.
20. Yep, you got it.
I was gonna hope so.
And give me the damage one more time.
15.
15.
noise.
Nice. Much of that is radiant if it matters. I don't think it does.
It does not.
Okay, missile number 2 with penalty.
With the sharpshooter penalty. Got it.
So that's
First bolt sinks into the clay
Barf.
golem.
not that it matters anyway. I was so enthusiastic about my first hit. My second one goes wide. I rolled a 1.
Second one goes wide.
It's a 1. I think it goes more than wide. Shoots you in your own butt.
Third, or are you shenaniganing with your bonus
Just like I
action?
said, barf.
We're not that. Nothing's that fancy yet. They're just stupid golems. We can move on.
Okay.
Except
you
for
have the
you go
constructs.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 can't quite get around behind it. It's a little bit
Okay.
shy.
So SDO1 runs up to the clay golem. Doesn't quite have enough movement to flank with Matisse. Strax is still hanging back, shooting. So. Then we go on to Arvine, Asimar, Fighter Rogue.
You're like Beaker playing a librarian right now.
Me.
Okay, she's gonna pop into flanking with SDO1.
Okay.
She can't easily get to flanking.
Arvine, Asimar, Fighter Rogue moves up and flanks with the Steel Defender, SDO1.
She's probably gonna get
like
herself in trouble.
Call this a steel flank.
Everyone's picking on the clay golem.
This does sound right tonight.
Everybody wants to play with the clay.
Wow.
Battle music.
Battle music.
With advantage. Critical on a 19. Razor Sword expert.
Razor Sword expert.
Max. So we're gonna grab another D8. We're gonna grab all the sneak attack dice. Oh, what does she do for sneak attack now that she's this level? Let's check that.
That was very fluid and nice.
46. Woohoo!
Wow. 46 or 4d6?
4DZ6.
Okay.
But in this case,
Ez.
8d6. Because critical.
Because critical.
Critical sneak attacks are great.
They are.
So good. So good. So good.
Okay.
Spread. It's a decent number of 5s.
So I got 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 43, 6. And proficiency yet. Or did we? No. Yeah. So plus 6, push a 10, 25, 43, 49.
49.
Yep.
Okay, so you look for a spot of damage from when they were fighting, and you find it, and you lay into it with your laser sword. You said 49? Mm-hmm. 49 damage, okay.
Is it bloody yet?
That was attack number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She laid into the clay.
Hold on. Not quite bloodied yet.
Okay.
It is not at less than half its maximum hit points.
Sure. So,
Very good hit, though, with the laser sword.
again,
You don't have to mark them with the tokens, Greg, because, I mean, I guess you
Okay.
can because it's bloodied.
AC 26 to hit.
I'm sorry, it's not bloodied yet. 26 does hit.
That's going to hit for 13 magical force damage.
13.
The clay column should be C.
So do me a favor, Greg. Instead of using the lettered tokens, just put a bloodied marker on that guy, because now that golem is bloodied.
Sweet. Okay. So the third attack.
The fact that they are unique golems, I don't have to keep. It's not. It's easy for me to know who they are.
Offhand.
Offhand. So 2 laser swords, primary hand.
AC 26 to hit.
26 on the offhand hits.
Okay, for 11.
11.
All right, vroom. 3 good hits.
Right,
Show off.
yeah, let's see here. Do we want to? Yeah, we want to. We're going to action surge. Why not?
Do you wanna?
I do.
Action
Build a
surge.
snowman?
Do you really wanna?
So, 2 more attacks.
Greg got it.
Okay, AC 23
That hits.
for a whopping 8.
8 damage.
Yep. And then extra.
Okay, knock off some more clay.
attack with the action surge.
She's already done 1 billion points of damage.
Critical.
I just give some resonance.
So 17 magical
17.
force damage.
Only.
Okay. 5 hits on the golem. There's clay all over the ground there.
Okay. That's that.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's coming at you and not
Janie,
me.
Kalashnor, Sorceress.
This is the metal, and that's the rock.
That is the iron and that is the stone, yes.
That's iron. Metal.
Iron golem, not metal golem.
It's just a subclass. They're both equally correct.
Yeah, subclass. Subclass of golem.
I am Metal Golem!
I thought it was Iron Man.
That was the joke!
You broke John. Good job.
John is broken.
Okay, actually gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to cast a level 5 Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
Form of lightning.
Okay.
So I need a dexterity saving throw from the iron golem.
Dexterity saving throw.
Wow.
At least people can't see my disapproving face.
Photograph your disapproval face.
Where's your blue flag?
The iron golem gets a 19.
Damn it.
I rolled a 20 on that.
All right.
It has -1.
Wow. All right, well, he still takes half damage.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so 12. 21. So 10. 10 lightning.
10 lightning. Okay.
Good against metal. Boom.
And no-
Now it
No,
rolls to
no,
15.
no,
No wild surge?
no wild surge.
Okay. Janie moves up and shoots lightning from her mouth. Like a lightning dragon's breath. Like a blue dragon. Okay.
So the cast was the action and the actual breathing. Yeah,
Okay. Cool. And is that your...
that was my turn.
All right.
Nice.
Here come the golems, the golems,
Golems. Okay, the clay golem's going to cast haste on itself.
Oh,
That's problematic.
I'm right in its way.
Okay. So let's see. The person that just did a whole bunch of damage
Hi.
to its left, it's going to attack Arvine.
With disadvantage.
Thank you.
Disadvantage. SDO1 tries to get in the way of the golem, grab onto its leg, make it difficult for it to hit Arvine. So here we go. Alright, so this is the clay golem. Just checking everything here, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. Okay, so first attack, disadvantage, clay golem on Arvine, SMR fighter rogue. Those are both pretty low rolls anyway.
Boo.
AC 14,
Miss.
it's gonna miss. Okay. Attack number 2, this is not with disadvantage. So, where's my damage dice? Damage dice, here we go.
That's optimistic.
Okay. AC 20.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay. For 16 bludgeoning.
Ouch, though.
And I need a constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Surprise effect.
It just takes its big fist of clay and just smacks you in the face with it.
So that'll be a 28.
A 20. Okay, so you succeed.
I would hope so.
+2 on that though.
Oh, even more. A 30.
Okay.
So she succeeded
Save
even better.
more.
All right.
Breathing lightning really hurts.
That is clay. Iron's just going to step forward and swing its big sword at Janie.
Oh, no.
Boo.
Janie drew aggro.
Let's see. How does this guy work?
Her hair's like standing out on end from all the static electricity.
Love it.
Okay, actually, it doesn't move. You see this this like the stomach of the golem kind of starts making these weird mechanical noises, and you see these parts moving around, and then it opens up, and then this big spray of green
Oh
liquid
no.
comes spraying out onto you.
Poison.
15-foot cone.
Ruh-roh.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
That's one of the better ones I could need to do. I've got +8 to my Constitution saves.
And you can bend, which is helpful.
You're not near me, so you wouldn't get my benefit.
I
either.
understand that.
Couple more levels, Greg. That benefit boofs out to 30 feet, though.
And that's an 18 on the dice.
Twice.
So that'll be a 26, sir.
Okay, you succeed on the saving throw, so
Okay.
you will take half damage as this poisonous gas tries to seep into your lungs.
Oh, I hear changing table protest.
For the baby, yeah. Okay, here's the poison damage for you. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
All right.
Lots of little
Those are the smiting dice.
Yeah.
Little dice.
Little dice. It's a lot of little dice. I know the sound of those dice.
So the half is 19 poison.
Oof.
Okay.
Ouch. Not
that bad.
That's a nasty effect.
Not heal,
Full
Sarah.
damage would have been 38.
Damn.
38 or 39, yeah.
Yeah. Good thing I had those temporary hit points.
Okay. Then it will go. Then it will step up to base to base with you.
So up here.
Yep. Okay. And now I have Stone. So Stone, what do you do, buddy?
He looks around for a snack.
Is stone baked?
Totally Stone, man.
He attacked Clay, because Clay is closest. Hugs.
Hugs, not drugs.
3 hugs.
Ooh.
Look at those shiny finished miniatures.
Okay. Its speed is 30 feet. So let's see. We'll have it. What's its intelligence?
My wall of D8s.
Not all that smart. Okay, it's gonna move. It's gonna move up behind the clay golem to attack the person who seems to be doing a lot of damage.
Aww.
Yeah.
What's that? I know. It's cool, huh?
And the stone golem, like its eyes, kind of glow for a moment,
Oh no.
and then this glow hits Arvine,
Meta Kate remembers this vaguely from the last
and
time.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
This is the stone golem.
I might have
Come
something.
on, dice.
Not exactly Arvine's strong point. Wisdom.
Actually, it's not bad. 22.
You missed it.
22. Okay.
I did get the jibe, but she's actually proficient in wisdom saving throws. Has a +7 at this point. So.
Okay, so you can
Plus
you,
2.
You can
Plus that,
you can
yeah.
feel your body start to like sort of cramp up and move very slowly, and then you manage to push your way through and exert your muscles and try to overcome it. So
Things where lesser restoration is helpful.
so that is the stone golem. Then we are back up to the top of round 2 with Matisse, Diva Paladin, who is still toe-to-toe with the clay golem.
Finish it.
All right, here we
if
go.
you kick one square around next to SDO1, you will put yourself into flanking.
Or is this way?
Or no, you gotta go 2 squares further to flank with me, basically. 2 squares
Next,
the other way.
next to SDO1.
There we go.
Oh,
Just stand next to SDO1 and you'll be flanking with Arvine.
Ding ding.
okay. There we go.
So the clay golem has Arvine on one side and Matisse and SDO1 on the other.
Oops.
Oh, you broke your D8.
Ooh, good rolls, except for that. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Nice.
And that is going to be for 7. So it's going to be 13.
13 on the clay golem with the laser sword.
Do it again. Do it again.
More clay goes flying off.
Can't have much left.
And that's going to be 17.
Yeah. You could
No,
even
26
Nice.
to hit.
That hits.
You could even drop a smite on if you just want to try to take it down, even without the critical. But that's
Okay.
totally-
Smitey 1. Level 1 smite. So that gives me
2d8.
2d8. All right, so that's there. All right, so 12. And we got 9.
It's 21.
And plus 6.
Okay, so the second hit, there's a flash of radiant energy from the goddess Mayheen, And the clay golem crumbles into a pile of clay.
Well done, sir.
Excellent.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Poof. Reduced to pot shards.
I think you have the movement to get up on the other one now, too, for flanking.
I was trying to find a way to make a joke about the movie Ghost. Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, but I can't.
Couldn't quite do it.
Couldn't quite
You
get
had
it.
to go 2 squares, so you could go 20.
15.
Why would you go around the back?
No, I went
that's-
over him.
15, 20.
Oh, I got what you're saying. I got
That's what Sarah was asking.
it. Okay.
Good move, sir.
Movement
you.
is not good for me.
It's a weird angle.
Yeah, and with the gloss, it's hard to see the squares, too, so no worries, Greg.
So now we have Matisse moves around behind the stone golem. So
Do you dare belittle
Matisse
the
is
battle maps?
flanking with Arvine on the stone golem. Is that your turn, Matisse?
Well, I'm belittling
I
the
am going to
lighting in
use
dining room.
my
I'm belittling. I need
Chris.
better bulbs in this.
The
action point for one more
attack.
single weapon attack.
Single weapon attack.
You do have advantage because you're flanking.
Okay.
Stone golem.
All right.
There's the green one there, and the D20 over there.
Okay, so this is going to be 25 to hit,
That hits.
and it's going to be for 16.
$16 on the stone golem.
Good work. Oh, this track.
Okay, and that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer and Constructs.
Okay, so just for a little bit better positioning, I'm going to move me up. GH88 will kind of come along with me. And okay, I'm going to look at that metal golem. And I'm thinking, that metal golem looks a little bit on the cool side.
Oh boy.
Yes, all right.
So I'm going to help out the metal golem.
And what are you going to do to that metal golem?
I am going to eat that metal golem.
You going to eat it?
Heat it.
Why are you going to eat the golem?
It sounds like a hot idea to me.
You guys are such boomers. Oh my gosh.
It's burninating.
Burninate.
So I will therefore cast heat metal on that golem. Is that a pumpable spell? It is a pumpable spell.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
Pump
So I will
up the
cast
jam.
that
Pump
third
it
level.
While your feet are thumping.
And
Dun, dun,
because
dun.
that golem cannot actually drop itself, it will take 3d8 damage.
There's no save, just damage.
As long as
no.
the spell is in
That's it.
effect. Yeah.
Yep, choose a manufactured metal object, and you cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the hot object takes 2d8 fire damage, 3 because I'm casting it one level higher, when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each of my subsequent turns to cause this damage again. If the creature is holding it, then they can make a constitution... if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, or can't, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So,
So this is you're rolling fire damage.
fire damage.
Okay.
And that's pretty damn good. 22.
22. Okay, you see the damage from the electricity that was done by Janie. Mm-hmm. You see that damage heal up.
Oh.
It does not appear to be damaged anymore.
Well, shit.
Well, screw you.
Oh dear.
Well, lesson learned. I dropped the spell.
I wonder if that stands to reason the fire would do the same thing.
I changed the damage type to cold damage. Just because I want to.
Strax heals the golem. Is that your turn?
Janie's gonna have some words for you.
Hey, live and learn.
Janie, I'll help you out by healing this golem that you're fighting.
It's
All you
almost
hear in your head.
It's almost like Chris maybe planned ahead on that. You wouldn't do that to me, though, would you, Chris, buddy pal?
Yes, he would.
That sounds right up the DM's
But
alley.
Medicaid
No, he
knows
probably
that
didn't.
iron golems are bad news, and they're always the worst.
Yeah. All right. Well,
that was Strax, right?
Unfortunately, that is turn.
SDO1?
SDO1 go ahead and moves on upstairs.
Okay. So SDO1 is now engaged with
Oh,
the...
wait.
Golems
No,
are
I still
out.
have bonus action. SDO1 is going to attack.
Oh, he's got
Okay.
a bonus.
So it moves up to the stone golem, which is being flanked by Arvine and Matisse.
It's not much, but. Actually, you know what? From that position.
SDO1 can use the force-powered rend attack that it has.
Or it can. No, that's right. I gave that to GH88. So, yes. SDO1
Force-powered
empowered
rend.
rend.
He can use the Schwartz.
Chompy, chompy. AC 22
22 does hit.
for just an extra little bit of roll in the box for 10 force damage.
Okay. It doesn't seem to take all the damage. Oh, wait, sorry, you said it's force damage?
It is force damage.
It takes all the damage.
Okay,
How much was it again?
10.
It doesn't seem to take
I
all the
also
damage. It takes all the
have
damage.
the ability because he.
I was thinking it was like a
attack.
piercing damage or something, but it's force damage.
What was it? Archangel. Once per turn, when you hit a target with a magic weapon attack or your steel defender hits a target, you can choose to either deliver an extra 2d6 force damage or restore 2d6 hit points. So I am going to do an extra 2d6 force damage.
SDU1 bites
So
on.
it takes another 10.
Takes another 10.
Nice. Good job.
Chews off some chunks of stone from that golem.
So another one of those little things I keep forgetting. Because I can use it
I thought I
for extra
reminded
damage.
you when I was playing you.
I'm sure you did, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to actually remember.
You were like, oh, everybody
Is
was
that your
like,
turn, John?
oh, that's a good spell.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
I enjoyed playing Artis.
Then we're on to Arvine, Asimar Fighter Rogue, who's flanking the stone golem with Matisse.
Is in flanking with Matisse, so
Yep.
she is going to have some fun with her laser swords.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I should have known something was
Okay.
up when you got a
Okay,
shit-eating
Vantage.
grin over there.
I thought Janie was going to hit with a fire right away. In which case you wouldn't really notice anything except
wow.
that it didn't get hurt.
Wow. Okay, does AC 15 hit?
This is the stone golem.
Yeah.
AC 15, it hits off the arm, doesn't seem to do any damage.
Lances off. Roger. Okay. Terrible. Alright. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Marginally better? AC 19?
19 does hit.
Okay, more than 15, less than
Wow.
19.
With minimum damage to boot.
You
Good
do damage
job.
the stone golem with that hit.
7 magical force damage.
7, all right.
Woo! Alright, so then offhand attack.
Offhand attack, third laser sword attack. Zoom, zoom,
Better
zoom.
move than that. Let's go. Definitely.
Giggly baby in the background.
Attack. Alright. So AC 27 to hit.
27 does hit.
Okay. So 6, 12, 13, 17, 6, 23.
23.
Magical force damage. And she is gonna stay there in his face.
Okay. And then we go on to Janie, Kalashnor Sorceress, who's all by herself against an iron golem, who her brother just healed.
Janie,
But at least she now knows what not to
right
do.
for the fire because she knew she was fighting something metal, and heating metal doesn't always work so well as electrocuting metal. So
Tell your brother.
I heat metal all the time. Makes it really easy to
since her
to
dragon's
manipulate.
breath is still up,
Yes.
actually she got hit. I didn't do a concentration check.
Go ahead and do a concentration check.
I don't remember how those actually work.
Just roll, try to get 10 or better.
Yeah, 10 or better. On Constitution.
Plus Constitution.
The save or the
save.
just regular
The save.
Yeah.
Well, my con save is an 8, so that would be 16.
Yes, so you make it.
Okay.
Yep.
So that.
Okay. All right. So my dragon's breath's still up, so I get
Yes.
to use that as a bonus action.
Nice.
Okay. Start with that. It's a dex save
So it's
again?
a dex save.
So he doesn't count as casting a spell either. It's really cool. Casting
Yep.
economy. Great.
Noise.
Okay. A 5 is probably not going to do it.
Nope. So 19 lightning damage.
Okay, lightning hits it, crackles all over the body, does some damage to it.
Ha! Now you know what she's like after chilly night.
And I should be able to do a cantrip now, too, as an action, right?
I believe so. Yep.
Or even a spell.
You can do a regular spell.
You can do a regular
That
spell,
wasn't
too.
Dragon's
Because I
breath.
didn't actually
Because
cast.
you just breathing,
Exactly.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not another concentration spell, I won't drop concentration, right?
Yeah.
On the dragon's breath, yes.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
So let's do some magic missile.
Magic missile.
It's
When in
force
doubt,
damage.
Force
It's-
damage is always a
yeah.
good call.
So, level 6 magic missile coming at ya.
Okay.
8 dots. 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
Missiles. Missiles. Oh, what? Oh.
I was trying to be nice. And see, this is what she does to me. She abuses. She's so abusive.
That's a lot of ones.
There's a few fours, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 18 force damage. Well, that's 18 plus 8,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So 26
Nice.
force damage.
Good job.
And now I have to roll a wild search. Which I didn't do.
Okay. Magic missiles. Bam, 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 bam.
A 5 doesn't? Oh, you surge below a 5, right? 4 and
It's 4
under.
under. Yep, 4 and
All
under.
right.
All right. All set, Janie?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you trust that I know how to do my character? Yeah.
All right, start with the stone golem. Last person to hit it, I think, was still Arvine.
It was the G8. It was SDO1.
Oh, is it still one? Okay.
Took a chunk out of its heel.
It will go after the last thing that attacked it, which is SDO1.
Oh boy.
Don't break SDO1.
Don't go
break
breaking
a
its
puppy.
heart.
Again.
Again.
Don't go breaking its heart.
All right, here we go.
He couldn't if he tried.
John, get out of my head.
AC 27.
Miss! No, that's a hit.
Woo! He just got hit now.
15 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Brings its fist down. Boom.
Oh, wait. He hit SDO1?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to respond to that with a sentinel attack.
Okay.
SDO1 laughs at your measly 15 hit points.
Once per turn.
That's my girl.
So, let's see here. I had a question because I
Yes.
haven't played enough Rogue to know this.
Sure.
If the wording of sneak attack is once per turn, you can deal an extra 46 damage. Is that per your turn, or is that per turn being like my turn the enemy's turn.
In other words, once from the start of one of your
Those are
turns to the start of
as
the next of
opposed
your
to
turn.
rounds. Is it?
I believe the intent is so that you can't keep sneak attacking.
Okay.
So it's only once,
Okay,
like
I
from one
wasn't-
point all the way around to your turn again.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see here. Two. No, not the sneak attack, but we'll be with advantage because flanking. So,
Please don't hit the table.
sorry. AC 26 to hit.
That hits.
Not the world's best damage, but okay. 8 magical force damage.
8 magical force.
Yep.
Okay. So you respond to this stone golem hitting SDO1 with your own attack with the laser sword. And then it's going to switch its attention and attack Arvine on the second attack.
Good.
Okay. Can SDO1 impose?
He can.
Okay.
But he won't.
Of course he will. Yes, he will.
Okay, and then SDO1
I didn't know if he had
tries
done
to
an attack or
interpose.
something. I rolled it out.
No, it's a reaction, so he can take
Okay.
it. So he can do it.
AC 13.
Oh, missed.
Okay. SDO1 managed to pull on the leg of the stone golem and it misses Arvine.
Good teamwork, SDO1.
Then the iron golem is going to go and it's going to do some attacks on Janie. Let's see. So iron golem. That's okay. Let's see. Got that. That there. It's hard to see. High contrast dice. Okay, here we go.
Kind of heist music. Grooving.
Okay.
Vibing.
Attack number 1 on Janie. AC 26.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Ouch, though.
You take 23 slashing damage from its iron sword.
Ouch.
I can take it.
She's tough.
That's why I took tough.
Okay, second attack. Natural 1. Boo.
Yay.
Does that mean I get points back?
Let's see. What is that? I need to see if that's going to do that. So, no. Okay. So let's see. That was Iron Golem, multi-attack. Golem makes 2 melee attacks, which it did. So that is the golems. Then we are back up to the top of round 3 with Matisse, Diva, Paladin.
All right.
Look, read that section on the rogue sneak attack.
More Donkey
Sage
Kong attacks.
Go ahead, Gerg.
Critical. You know what's going to happen now.
Oh, yes.
Smite that. Smite.
I'm going to use the highest one I could possibly use.
Nice.
4th level smite.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 10 d8 plus another 2, so you need to roll 12 more d8s.
Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's a lot of d8s.
I had just
Need to borrow my
enough.
box?
Wow.
John, you have a box.
It's a nice brown box.
Oh.
This isn't a big box.
It's got a nice, soft
It's not a
lining.
huge box.
It's nice and soft on the
Average size
inside.
box. Very felty on the inside. John was just rubbing his box. Caressing his box.
I love
Greg is trying to take his turn.
They broke Sarah now, too.
5, 30.
Image burned in my head.
30.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do.
36. 42.
Greg's still mathing.
50.
50.
56.
56.
Plus 12. 68.
68.
Plus the damage modifier.
Plus 6. Which I think I already took that into
Okay,
account.
so 68 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
That's still pretty good.
Divine strikes again.
That is the largest sneak attack I think you've done so far.
That's not sneak attack. That's smiting.
Yeah, smite. Words. Words. It's fine.
Okay, so you hit with the laser sword on the back of that golem, and there's an explosion of energy, and you definitely bloody it.
Oh, there wasn't an explosion of Golem?
No.
That was only your first
You
attack.
do see a bunch of stone pieces
We're
come
going for
flying off.
two
Advantage.
minutes and ones with
Maximum
advantage.
hugs.
Maximum, craximum. Okay, so that's going to be 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be for 11.
11.
11.
All right, good round by Matisse. All right, you good?
You said that
Yes.
golem's bloody, right?
Correct.
I thought that was SDO1's.
SDO isn't bloody.
Oh.
That's his.
Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, Fighter, and Constructs.
Guess heat metal on it. No, I'm kidding. All right.
I will kill you. I'll kill you so dead I will start lightning breathing on you. Oh, I
Just-
didn't check my
That's just a typical morning.
concentration again.
It's still 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yes.
You know what? Screw all this fancy stuff. Let's just shoot the thing.
Half of John's turns are he thinks about stuff and then goes, I'm just going to shoot it.
Pretty much.
Alrighty,
Is he
Shooter
gonna take the penalty
McGavin.
is the question.
No, just because I'm spiteful.
Jerkwad.
He's spiteful for you doing what he asked you to do.
Yes, I am sort of perverse like that.
No.
You don't
How dare you
say.
do what I told you?
I hate it when people tell me to do things that I should already know how to do and I forget anyway.
No.
Even when you ask them to.
Even when I ask them to, I still hate it, but it's good for me. You know, it's
Suck it up, Buttercup.
You basically, yes.
John, take your
I've
turn.
learned to grow as a person. Find
Yes,
missile number
stop
one.
self-soothing and attack.
Hey,
Did you take the penalty?
I did take the
He did. He said he took
penalty,
it. He said he took it.
Okay, so 26. So 21. AC 21.
21. That's on the stone golem?
I
Yep.
for 20.
Wow. You knock off a big chunk of stone. It's still standing.
Second verse, same as the first.
No, he's attacking the stone one.
Oh.
AC more.
He's leaving me all by myself.
You see more hits?
AC more. Yeah, AC 24 for another 19.
19.
And
Another
third
chunk of
verse.
stone goes flying.
Third verse, same as the second.
Do it again. Do it again.
Maybe not quite so good. 20 AC 15, but hang on.
Hanging on.
15.
Bye, Fred.
Gonna hobgoblin shenanigan it.
Chris is wiggling
I'm like-
with joy in his seat.
Chris likes playing Golem.
I do like playing columns.
We've had a Golem fight, I think, in every single game.
No, I can do better than that. Plus 5 to that, because... plus 5 to that, so AC 20
20 hits.
for...
And you would have missed.
Yeah, for 18.
18.
That's awesome.
Is it still up?
It is still up.
Action Splurge.
Nice.
Mark that off. Action Splurge.
Yeah, I like golems. They have a lot of cool abilities, but they're not hard to run.
Fourth verse, same as the third. AC, let's see, that's 25. AC 20
20 hits
for 20.
for 20.
Nice.
Okay, that one destroys it. Falls in a bunch of pieces.
still got.
They got 2 more attacks.
2 more attacks on the hopper still.
Yep.
That's awesome.
On the big guy.
On the Iron Golem.
Fifth round.
Which I knew would be the last one standing.
Cocked.
Before or after
was a 4.
Strax undid all my damage?
I knew between you and John, between Strax and Janie, somebody would heal it at some point. And it starts off with a lot of hit points.
Iron golems are the most powerful.
They
of
are.
the 3.
It's the highest challenge rating of the 3.
AC 18 is probably not going to...
18 bounces off the iron.
That's what I think. They're going to have a high AC.
Yep.
One more.
Okay. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. I can't flash a genius that.
For all the attacks.
Last one. AC 19. 19 on the die is pretty good. 19, so that's...
Carry the 5.
Yeah, basically.
You hit.
Yeah.
Even with the sharpshooter penalty, you
AC 19 plus 8 is 27. Yeah,
27?
Yeah, AC 27.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, for 19.
19
Awesome.
on the Iron Golem. And that's a magical bolt, right?
That is a magical bolt. Magical force.
Okay. Tang! It sticks in the Iron Golem. And then you move SDO1 over there.
Yep.
Okay.
To be chompy.
All right. And now we're going on to Arvine, Asimar, Fighter Rogue.
Okay. Arvine is going to...
Oh, look, I'm already in position to give you flanking. It's about time you guys showed up to help me.
It's true. You've been going toe to toe with this thing the whole fight.
Well, I don't blame us because you don't stick with the group.
She
Jeez.
is going to lay in with advantage.
I didn't want to electrocute everybody around the other one.
They can take it.
Arvine swings with the flank.
Oh, that's not great. Oh, okay. AC 18 to hit.
Clang!
Ay, ay, ay.
No damage.
Come on, dice. Let's try that again. Wow. AC worse.
Clang!
And minimum damage, too. I think we're going to fire those 2 dice and try something else.
Arvine runs up behind it, hit it with the laser swords. Clang, 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 clang. Can't seem to get damage through.
Let's go with the big ones.
Damn it, guys.
Big dice. Big dice. Here
No
we go,
whammies,
here we
no
go, here we
whammies.
go. And we'll roll the...
She's using her gigantic D20s.
The table huggers.
AC 21 to hit.
21. It does damage the golem.
Okay. So... 2 1s on the sneak attack dice. Boo. Anyhow, 9, 10, 11, 17, 23.
23 damage.
Magical force
me.
damage.
That's poking Greg.
And me.
And she's actually going to action point to get her
Okay. Extra attack, yeah.
attack. Sure. Let me just log that in my inventory.
Greg told me to poke him, so I poked
Boink,
him.
boink.
Boo.
Boo. No.
Then he told me to poke you, so I poked you.
No.
Oh, here, poke my box.
Spoiler. Spoiler alert. Spoiler
Try
alert.
not to take it too far.
Hey, you're the one that actually poked my box when I asked.
John, I think I rubbed off on you too well.
Critical.
Critical!
So she'll save my Oh my goodness.
That snort had some face.
11.
11 damage.
11 magical force.
11.
I love it.
11.
That's something. Alright,
11 is
stay
better than
right
nothing.
where she is. Wow.
No.
Okay. Is that turn, Arvine?
Yes.
Okay. Janie, Kalashnor, Sorceress.
Yes.
Who's now flanking with the Iron Golem.
Yes.
With Arvine, I mean.
Okay. I
Breathe,
think if
sir.
I face this way and cast a 15-foot cone, I can miss SDO1, right?
If you were to step to the square that's kind of off the map, then yeah, you could do it.
Shall we just kind of shift everybody over this way?
Yeah, if you want to shift people over a couple of squares.
Shift everybody over like 2 squares.
2 squares, yeah.
2 squares?
Yeah. There you
So will this, like this?
go. One more down. No,
Like
sorry.
that and like that and like this.
Correct.
Okay. Aight.
I
So I'm going to do that and then,
and then the electricity breath.
yep.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. 6.
Fail. 2,
Because of terrible dexterity.
10.
Well,
So
wild
18 electric, lightning. Shocky.
words.
Okay. So electricity damages the golem, and it becomes bloodied with that hit.
Ooh. And Janie's getting tired of this, so
Banishment.
I actually didn't take that.
That's a tough one to really use.
8th level magic missile.
Okay.
Ping, 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 ping,
Do I
ping.
have enough dice for this? 2,
Can lend you some.
3, 4. I actually do have 10.
Oh, damn, look at that.
Thanks, Cassandra! Because I just added 2d4s to my collection. Alright.
For Sarah's birthday.
Yay, birthday week! Alright.
That's not bad.
Nope.
4, 8, 9, 10.
There are 10 rapid fire clang sounds. Clang, 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 clang. Magic missiles are hitting this thing like crazy.
6, 9, 20. What was that about high contrast dice?
Right? High contrast dice.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 29
29.
plus 10, so 39 force damage.
39.
Ah, you missed it by 2.
Okay.
Oh.
It's looking pretty beat up. Wild surge?
No wild
No wild
surge.
surge. Okay.
Whirlwind attack.
Okay.
Right.
Action point cantrip.
I could actually spend.
So it's going
No,
to. Oh, sorry.
I already used a bonus action, so I can't convert
Oh.
sorcery points.
Only one bone action
Yeah.
per person.
Okay.
Per
No
turn.
worries.
All right, so it's going to keep attacking Janie. We just did a bunch of damage to it. Mm-hmm. Use the sword. Here we go.
Arvina is going to sentinel attack him for his efforts.
Okay. Let's see, where's that go? I go there. Go there. Okay, here we go. Hooey. AC 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh. I spaced out and I forgot to.
23 slashing damage.
Okay. Still not bloody.
I'm assuming he gets another attack.
Well, first Arvine's going to get her sentinel attack.
Yeah, there's. Come on now.
Avenge me!
I got a paper cut.
Makes an attack against a target other than you. You can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against an attacking creature. What was the sage advice thing that you showed him about?
It's about sneak attack.
Okay.
So I mean, you can use it on this if you have the ability to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. The concept I wanted to get across, though, was the once per turn versus once per round.
Yeah, yeah.
idea.
Okay. So that
Yeah,
was
but-
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. So it is not advantage because she shifted around. Okay.
Correct.
Sorry. No worries. You did.
I
what
figured
you
you'd rather
needed
me
to.
shift around than
Yeah,
electrocute you.
no, you did what you had to do. That's fine. I believe in this dice. I believe in this dice.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Critical
Nice.
with the sneak attack.
There's a lot of criticals tonight. Wow.
There is.
This dice rolls hot. A
We've
lot
been
of
really
damage.
horny.
Oh.
Crunch that face.
That just means next week our dice are going to be really cold.
Okay. So
Use up all our luck.
10,
It'll be for my game, so
20.
works
Like-
for me.
Like a sad balloon.
30. Jesus. Alright, 32.
Arvine swings into a spot that's already
Plus
damaged.
13 more. So
Oh.
45.
Oh.
Plus 6 is 51.
Yeah, 51.
Still short of my roll.
And the golem crumples to the ground.
Alrighty.
I did most of it.
Let me guess. I only had like 1 hit point left or something.
No, it had a lot.
It was mostly me.
It bends and loses its magical energy and falls to the ground.
me.
Well, sneak attack on like that kind of reaction thing is such a corner case. So yeah, no, that's cool. And Janie spells because big magic missiles are awesome,
Ping, ping, ping,
and
ping.
lightning cones of fire. I got really bad heartburn now.
Okay, so as the battle draws to a close, two cloaked and hooded figures approach the party.
Boy. Do they have tentacle faces?
They put their hoods down, and as they do, Arvine, you see your parents standing before you.
Oh my god!
And that's where we will end for the session.
Do you know them?
Oh, wow.
Dang.
You're a stinker.
Unexpected.
Wow.
So, like, were they running the fight? Taking the bets? Were they the bookies?
Is this their
No,
establishment?
this is the first you've seen these two
Are
people,
we in the room?
as far as being on the station goes. Okay, cool. So let's say goodnight to the listeners.
Did we level up?
No. Good night, listeners.
Good night. Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.